What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today we're going to talk about something a little different, and that is another cryptocurrency, which is Safemoon. Safemoon is one that has been on fire lately. As you can see here, the current price action, it is currently up 38% just on the last 24 hours at 0.00000. Count it, 50679 cents. So what has happened? What is going on? What is driving this thing so high to the sky, to the moon, literally flying up? And today we're going to talk about that. So as you can see, this thing is a relatively new cryptocurrency. So if we go to the all-time chart, you could see, if we go all the way back to the beginning, only March 9th is when it was really listed on CoinMarketCap. So it's a relatively new cryptocurrency. But what has been causing this thing to skyrocket? So as you can see, it reached up to 4.014 cents, and since then pulled back pretty significantly. Huge sell-off, because again, there's this talk about potentially whales who are holding this cryptocurrency, which of course can cause a lot of price manipulation, and it's bounced off since. So if we look at the 7-day chart, it's actually pretty impressive, right? So it did have a run-up, it's pulled back, but it didn't come back to where it was previously to the run-up, but rather it's kind of consolidating, went up a little bit, and currently sitting at about 5068 cents. Now, what is Safemoon? So if you go on their website, you can see, it talks about the value, how many current holders. 1.2 million people hold this coin, this cryptocurrency specifically. Currently, there's 221,818,006.50 liquidity in USD. And look at the market cap, $3.1 billion, which is just mind-blowing. So if you look at its listing on CoinMarketCap, it is currently, not even necessarily ranked. About 1 million people have it on their watch list. But regardless, Safemoon is something that is very high risk, and I want to make sure to give you guys transparency for that. But I just wanted to talk about it because, again, it's something that has been sought after, and people have been asking me what are my thoughts about Safemoon. Now, remember, my channel is not for financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. Rather, I try to put you guys on the plays that I am in and let you know, what I'm doing from my perspective. So if we go back real quick here, just want to touch on a couple things before I hit on the white paper and, just kind of my thoughts about the current price action, the Reddit posts, etc. I do want to mention, I do have my link below for Webull. So you get 2 free stocks when you deposit $100. That's going to be valued between $2.50 and $250 for only opening a brokerage account. And also, if you make an initial deposit of $100, you get between $800 and $1,600 as well. So get your free money. I'm always about free money. Also for Blockfi, you get some free Bitcoin when you deposit money. So get your free Bitcoin with Blockfi. Use the links below. Now, the white paper. So there's really not much here. That's my honest answer, right? So we know about tokenomics and everything like that. The thing that really interests me is that they do have this, they burn their coins. Once any transaction occurs, there's token burn happening, which again, that means it's kind of, instead of diluting, it's kind of reverse diluting the amount of coins that are available, which is not typically a bad thing. But if we look at their roadmap and everything, you could see that they are pretty much trying to just touch on a few different things. So, the white bit is what they're looking for Q2. So coming up now, we're currently in Q2. The white bit tokenomics integration will be completed along with the completion of the Safemoon app, wallet, and games. Now, the Bitmart integration with tokenomics will also be completed in this quarter. We will begin architecting the NFT exchange as well as video game integrations. We will be integrating Safemoon with African markets in addition to setting up a charity drive and charity vote. So again, it looks like they're going into the NFT area, maybe some video game type integrations. So you could see different applications, which is pretty unique. But does this thing have that X factor that makes me think, hey, I want to buy into it right away? I always like to look, when it comes to any cryptocurrency or stock, what is the current, what are the owners doing, the execs, the people who are running this currency, this company. And, I went on their page here, and you could see, their main team, it's these individuals that have selfies of themselves. So again, not the most professional, but that doesn't matter necessarily, because again, we know that the stock market is shifting and the cryptocurrency market is shifting from people who are very focused on fundamentals, right? If we're looking at fundamental value of this, compared to if we look at the tokenomics, if you will, by definition of how cryptocurrencies work within the broader ecosystem, again, because of the internet and because how the internet works, I truly think that they can cause the price of Safemoon to literally skyrocket. And we've seen it before, right? But could it be potentially a pump and dump scheme? Could it be something that, makes people lose a lot of money? I have a friend of mine who went from maybe $1,000 to $20,000 investing in this thing, and he's still holding, right? So it might be one of those bag holders. But regardless, I just want to make sure people understand, when it comes to fundamentals and uniqueness and that X factor, if you will, I am not 100% sure that Safemoon has it. Now, I am someone who likes speculative plays, and it's always fun to play around with it, but that's the big thing you have to understand. Make sure any dollar that you're putting into Safemoon is a dollar that you're willing to lose, or potentially 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x. That is very possible. So again, we have to look at Safemoon's Reddit. If you can see here, there's 129,000 members currently on this Reddit thread in the last month. This is just the beginning, folks. So again, that's a lot of people. If every single person would be investing, $100, $1,000, I'm not sure exactly what these individuals have, but regardless, the amount of potential buying pressure you can have from a thread this big is huge. So I just want to make sure again, and you can see some big information that did drop somewhat recently, is that ZBG Exchange is currently looking at, they are going to list Safemoon on their exchange, which is going to make it a lot more readily available for people instead of going through the hectic, flow of buying it. Because currently it is not easy to buy, but I will touch on that. So hopefully starting tomorrow, it looks like they're going to potentially have it listed on their exchange. Now, what does that mean for current people who are interested in buying? This is pretty big news. Anytime when it comes to cryptocurrencies, they're listed on exchange, decentralized or centralized exchanges, something like Coinbase, regardless of the type of exchange, you can go in, you can buy the cryptocurrency at a much easier way than going through all the steps. Let's go back a step. How do you currently buy Safemoon? You have to download a trust wallet, right? Step one, purchase BNB, which is Binance Coin, or BSC. Go to the D apps, tab at the bottom, find PancakeSwap. iPhone users might have to enable blah blah blah, and then you have to click buy now if you're not on the mobile site. Now you have to select the currency and enter the contract address into the search field, and you should be able to find Safemoon. So you have to pretty much copy paste this address, and then before swapping, click the cogwheel and set the slippage, to between 11 and 12%. So again, because of volatility, this thing is highly volatile. Now set the amount you want to purchase and press swap button, confirm the transaction, and hodl. This is directly from their website. So as you can see, this is not something the average person wants to do. That is a lot of work to buy a cryptocurrency, except if you're someone who's very bullish and interested on it. You might have been holding off till it does get listed on an exchange. So just surely based off the fact that it's going from this very difficult way to purchase it to potentially going to be listed on ZBG Exchange, that's going to make this thing a lot more readily available, which in and of itself can potentially cause this thing to skyrocket. So if you're willing to risk some money and you're looking to potentially make some significant gains, I can't tell you how much that would be. If you go through these steps and actually purchase some Safemoon, you might be making a pretty significant amount of money. But remember, that can literally, in a blink of an eye, go to zero. It could go all the way down. So again, I just want to give you guys bull and bear case for any type of situation. And for Safemoon, this is a very high risk, high risk, but potentially very high reward as well if you want to make some easy money. But it's not going to be, good money. It's just going to be easy money. So again, go on to Reddit post. There's some fantastic DDs on this post, so just make sure you go in, do your own research about it before you do so, and understand when it comes to Safemoon as a cryptocurrency and they're trying, things that they're trying to do to change the world. Some people might have different perspectives because NFTs and video games, that's pretty important stuff. Those are really cool applications. But does it have that X factor that will potentially make it stay long-standing over time? Very possible. I know people have been asking about a 1 cent Safemoon. Can it go to 1 cent? Which would literally be at 2,000x from current price. So if you put $1,000, you'd be a millionaire. Simply put, if it ever went to 1 cent. But what does that take? That means you're expecting it to go to a $6.7 trillion market cap. $6.7 trillion market cap. That's more than Tesla. That's more than Apple. That's more than Microsoft. That's all these big companies. That's more than Bitcoin combined. So is it possible? Don't ever, underestimate the internet. That's one thing I'll always say. But in my opinion, the likelihood of that is extremely unlikely. But can it 10x, 100x from its current price based sheerly off of hype? Possibly. Very absolutely true. Very, very possible. So go through the steps here. Pause the video if you're looking to buy Safemoon. Be extremely safe with Safemoon. Just make sure you do this, understanding that your money could disappear. But if you have an extra few $100s, few dollars, whatever, and you want to see it potentially grow, why not? I'm someone that's always into speculative things, so at the end I always give my opinion, and I'll probably buy some, just a little amount. Why not it'd be cool to have 1 million coins of Safemoon, and if 10 years down the line I find out, hey, Safemoon blew up and it is doing fantastic, I'll take some of those gains. Why not? Although it's funny money, I still will be I will gladly take gains regardless. But remember, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and until next time, everybody, keep investing.